We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the... So striding in, Adam Hazley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Philadelphia. The designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. At the plate now, JT Realmuto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hazley aboard here at first with nobody out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. JT Realmuto becomes the first out of the inning. Bryce Harper is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That is good.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Ahmed Rosario.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball that close.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out. Runners on first with one down. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get it pitched.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. One out. Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Robinson Cano the next to dig in, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Arrieta sets. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. Here's Jake Marisnick, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right, and the 2-out threat will not come. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Oscar Mercado. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Called strike 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Adam Hazley, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher.
Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Sent on the ground out to second. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Arrieta gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that... New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario will put this one away, and the side is ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Michael Conforto. Looking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Gene Segura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Oscar Mercado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Men on third with 2 down. Grounded to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning set now for the bottom of the 5th. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman.
Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. It's flagged down deep in the hole. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And this is taken in for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so.
And the center fielder is under it to make the top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Scott Kingery. hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Hazley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. Third trip to the plate for him here. He's struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Marisnick. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play. Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's Pete Alonso. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Down 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
Traditional seventh inning stretch.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Segura in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. First pitch of the at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
The center fielder, number 35.
Paul Sewald has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Sewald, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Mercado patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Ready for another chance? Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Drilled to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Hit hard to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting, shortstop, Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Seth Lugo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now back.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. To this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Back in standing. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Now back, first baseman, Keith Alonso.
David Robertson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Dominic Smith will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Robinson Cano. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count. And that'll get down for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
That is good. The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back.
Swing and a high drive. Get up, baby. Get up, baby. Get up. Oh, yeah. Home run.
That is it. The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That is it. The designated hitter, Robinson Cano.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. Line toward right center. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. Cespedes rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He grounds it sharply to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. David Dahl to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the left fielder.
And now a pitch on the way.
Dahl.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second, right to him. And that's the second out. In now for Colorado, Matt Kemp. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. In now, Pete Alonso. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1.
Michael Conforto is on deck. Chopper to short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
The center fielder, number 1.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Caratini. They'll swing it from the left side right here. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled away. The 1-2.
No, that's good.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Line drive to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos finishes it off with the tag. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Here's Robbie Cano now. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Now batting.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. From the stretch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Soft grounder left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Wilson Ramos flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And the pitch. Drilled down the line. And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No balls and 1 strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Donaldson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Daniel Murphy steps in now, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Donaldson at third. Story is over at second with 1 down in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now batting.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Ryan McMahon will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hampson is right there, one down. So here's Jeff McNeil, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a drive, and gone. So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the air out toward right field. Blackmon on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The left fielder, number 52,
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Robinson Cano would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackmon's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
the catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning all set for the start of the inning. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnik.
Dominic Smith come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 2.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First delivery to him on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Blackman, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they will hold that runner over at third. He'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Ben Bowden was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone. So stepping in, Pete Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in. Into the box, Charlie Blackman. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out.
Up next for Colorado.
Trevor Story steps in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
That ball's foul.
He'll try again. 1-2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Carlos Estevez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped him up.
Infield fly, batters out, hit there.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. In the air to straightaway right. Blackman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as bottom of the inning now, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in, and that's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is ready now. Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He went deep back in the 5th. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Left field and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Making his way to the plate, Michael Conforto. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one was...
That ball is absolutely crushed. Blackman looking up. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gesellman.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in, Victor Caratini. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Popped him up. McNeil backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Into the box now, David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Tyler Kinley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up for New York, Dominic Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Right to him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Mets hosted it.